Alright guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. This is my first time ever doing like a kind of like a YouTube commentary, and this is gonna be my first one. Hopefully you guys like it. But today I really want to talk about Halo CE, Combat Evolved. I think it's called Campaign Remake. Um, there's been a lot of I want to say like confusion and hate going around in the community right now, and I do want to talk about a couple things. It has just been announced that 343 actually are, instead of doing a release for November, they want to actually expedite it to summer to get out of the way of GTA 5 or GTA 6. Apologies. But we have a lot of problems as a community with the game. Is it going to meet the expectations by summer? I have no idea, guys. I was zero clues. I'm just gonna read off my notes right here of all. Yeah, I know it's a whole lot of notes. I'm not gonna lie, but we're gonna try to go through this quick, and I just want to see like the things that I want done. I'm not sure if they're gonna be able to pull it off before summer, but let's get right into it. All right, so the first thing I want to talk about is everything I did like about the game. So far, I think they should keep the look of the Warthog. I actually do really like the cliffs that they showed off during the silent cartographer. I feel like that was amazing. The look of the hunters was really nice. I actually really like the way the plasma rifle looks, although I've seen some people hate it. I'm not sure why. I actually do like the way it looks. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I'm reading off my notes here. That is about it. I don't really see anything else. Oh, I mean, the inclusion of wildlife, they do have to expand on that, but I do really love like the crabs and like the alien starfish, and I think it was like a seagull jumping into like the water. So they should keep all that. Obviously, include other things like the blind wolves, Sharkoi. This is like real nerdy shit I'm getting into, but like blind wolves, Sharkoi, those Stegosaurus things that we saw in the Halo demo way back in the day. Those should obviously be included, hopefully into the level Halo. But yeah, that's got to be the only thing I gotta say that's looking good about this game. Other than that, yeah, they have a lot of work to get done in a very little amount of time. So first things first, the visuals, or not the visuals, but like the art style. I do have a huge problem with them reusing assets from Halo Infinite, especially in the Covenant, bro. Oh my god, that is not the Covenant that we saw in CE. That is basically the Banished. Come on, guys. Like, we have to pull ourselves together. Like, you had so much fan feedback from like 10 years ago. I think it was like 13 years ago, actually. The fans do not want to see these come back for another asset reflip, man. Like, it's got to change. We have to see the original Halo Elite, CE models in the Halo CE grunts and the jackals. I mean, bro, like, come on. There are faithful recreations out there on the internet that you can go and look up right now. So I have no idea why a studio the size of like 100 people or however many can't pull that off, but a single person can. That's one thing they for sure need to knock down. The look of the CE Marines, dude, that honestly kind of pissed me off as well. I'm trying to be as hopeful as possible. I'm super excited about the CE remake, but bro, the Marines are just Halo Infinite Marines as well. I'm trying not to bitch about this too much, but the Halo Infinite Marines, like, I love them in Halo Infinite, but they are not Halo CE Marines, man. They are not. And none of them, I did not see a single green eyepiece. I saw this, I think Hidden Xperia pointed that out. Not a single green eyepiece, man. Come on. They obviously need to look like that, like cassette Vietnam, 1990s alien kind of Marines, man. Like, just like the metal, you know what I mean? They need to look like that. And I also did notice this. No one has talked about this but me. Sergeant Stacker is not there on the raid for the silent cartographer. Why? Where is he, man? Why are you guys trying to cut out Sergeant Stacker? He was like a core character. I hope they don't cut him out. He was a core component to the Marines back in the day, so I really hope we see him back, because I mean, it's freaking Sergeant Stacker, man. Like, we need to see him back. All right, but that's all I'm gonna talk about that. I mean, I can go on forever about that, but let's see. One thing they really need to fix like super badly as well is, oh goodness, guys, the sounds of the weapons sound like shit, for lack of a better word, bro. It sounds terrible. I'm just gonna compare these two clips. You guys tell me which one sounds better between the AR and the Magnum. Level design is pretty well. I mean, I can't lie. There are things I really want to see in the remake. I want to see things like the Ruby's Rebalance mod, where they add like more areas to the game. That would be sick to see. Like, imagine if you can like go to like each individual island on the Halo CE Silent Cartographer mission, and instead of like all these like invisible barriers, you can actually go out to the ocean, dude. You can go out to the ocean, find an Easter egg, find like a skull on top of a cliff. Like, I don't know, there's so many possibilities that they could do with that mission, and I hope they execute it well. I mean, adding new areas to maps, I'm so like all about that, man. They have to include something like that at some point in the campaign. There are so many like secret doors and, you know, secret areas that we never got to go to in the original campaign, so I'm really hoping that they open these up. You know, we get to see, like, for example, like on the flood mission, we get to see like Minikin bias, like something that he left behind. I don't know, so I'm just throwing things out there, man, but there's a lot that they can do with these kind of things. Oh yeah, health packs, shield generator things, whatever they're called, those cube and pyramid active camo, bro. Do not throw those out. Those are a key component to Halo CE. We need to see health packs return. Absolutely, this is a no-brainer, like no discussion. Like, you need to add those. Those are Halo CE key components. Oh, and then about story, yes, bro, story. So I'm really excited about the 3 Sergeant Johnson missions. I really hope that we get to see new enemies. So this is all throughout the campaign as well. But I want to see brutes. I want to see skirmishers. I want to see I don't even know, maybe those like those flying things that we saw in Halo Infinite. I don't know what they're called. Skimmers. I want to see all kinds of new enemies and introduce those weapons, bro. Like the brute plasma rifle. It's just a recolored plasma rifle, man. Just make it red, and the fans will love it. I promise you, they will. And it takes almost no effort, man, and the fans will really go crazy for it. And I also really want them to include what was it? Zuka Zamami, man. Zuka Zamami would be insane to see, and I really want to see him super bad in the campaign. This is also a no discussion. This needs to happen. Zuka Zamami was a huge character for Halo CE campaign, and it would be a huge disappointment, huge mistake to not include him as like a point of view at some point in the story, man. I think it's like Ruby's Rebalance, like you get to see like his team get attacked by the flood or something, so we need to see something like that. Like, Zuka Zamami was a great character, and we need to see him back, man, for sure. What's another thing? Oh, Half-Jaw. I don't know if Half-Jaw was in Halo CE, but if he is, bro, include him. Include the story of how he lost his jaw, bro. Like, that would be amazing. The Arbiter, he would be a really great post-credit scene guy, or you could just add him at the beginning of the campaign, you know, leading his troops into like the first Halo ring. You could do so much with the Arbiter. Oh, I really want to see a mission dedicated to Alpha Halo. This might be reaching, but I really want to see how the Pillar of Autumn's crew kind of crash down, makes a base. I want to see them interact, of how bad they are with resources. I really need to see that as well. And it would play a huge part into the campaign of like at the end, when the whole ring breaks apart, and I need to see like those Marines die. I want to be like really sad at the end of the campaign when I see all my Marines dead from the Halo Alpha post, whatever it is, man. Um, I just want to say that I'm super excited about the Flood, and I feel like Halo Studios is putting all their effort into the Flood, which I love seeing. I'm super excited to see the reveal of the Flood again. It sounds like it's gonna be an amazing mission. The only thing I would add to the Flood is jump scares. I feel like, dude, jump scares would be so sick to see in the game. Um, and I've not heard a single other person, like Halo YouTuber, talk about this. But jump scares, like imagine like at some point in the campaign, like you have to go through like a vent in like the maw or something, and like you just see like a grave mine tentacle kind of like jump scare you, move too fast. That would be sick to see, bro. And I feel like they're doing a great job. They're adding the pure forms. They are making the jungle area like super foggy. Like it's gonna be a horror game, and I love that 343 is putting all their stones onto that shit. Honestly looks amazing, and I'm super excited to see that game or that whole like level just play out. Um, and another thing for the Flood, I do want to see on the Maw. I do really want to fight in the desert area. Whatever you guys can do to make me fight there, bro, that would be amazing as well. That'd be honestly like a dream come true. Ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to fight in the desert area, and it honestly seems like it's gonna be playing out like that. Uh, from the concept art, it looks like the Warhog is kind of jumping off the Maw into the desert. So I'm honestly super excited about that. I don't know how it's gonna go, but I'm super excited about that. ODSTs need to be in the game. This is also a no-brainer, no discussion as well. ODSTs need to be in some way, some capacity in the game. If that means like including Fireteam Raven, or like everyone is saying they need to include ODSTs to Truth and Reconciliation. That is the mission to put ODSTs in. And maybe in like Two Betrayals, I don't know. There's so many options that they have for ODSTs, and I really want to see them in the game. They're a fan favorite character, so they need to be in the game. And yeah, like I said, this game, I'm super excited. As much as there is like hate in the Halo community, nothing can really make me not excited for this game. Halo CE is probably like one of my second favorite Halo games. Um, there's just so much like wonder and so much things that you can do with the game that I really hope that they pull off. There's got to be so many secrets and cool characters that they can add, like Zuka Zamami, for example, and like Mendicant Bias, or I don't know, man. There's just so much like I want to see added to the game, and I know that they have such little time that it almost seems impossible, but I'm honestly all for it, and I love that they're doing this remake, because the Halo CEA, as bad as it was, it was, it was a Halo game, but it was just not the Halo remake that we wanted. So we deserve this. Really want to see as much, heart and faithful recreations as, everyone is talking about. It seems like they're adding a lot of cool things. Sprint, that's another topic for another day, even though Sprint does not belong in Halo CE. It breaks immersion, it breaks the atmosphere, and it doesn't let you take in the atmosphere at all. But yeah, I'm done with my tangent. I just hope to see this game succeed, and I hope PS5 players love this game, man. That's about it. I love you guys, and thank you so much for watching. I hope to do more videos like this in the future. All right, peace out.